Hey guys, and welcome back. I am Jenya. I hope you're doing great. Today's video is a long one, full of deep cleaning, laundry. We will be jumping all over the house, but also spending a good chunk of time in our master bedroom because I want to deep clean it. Doesn't it feel so great when you get all of that hidden dirt out of your room? All the disgust that you don't really see necessarily on a daily basis, things like window tracks, baseboards, that disgusting fan above your head. You don't necessarily have to see that your sheets are dirty, but the minute you get the fresh, clean ones that smell amazing, it feels like a special treat to go to bed tonight, doesn't it? Just last week, I went through a cold with a really stuffy, runny nose. Each night, I must have went through a few boxes of tissues and a lot of water, but as soon as I started feeling better that day, I really wanted to go to sleep in a nice, clean, fresh bedroom, knowing that even the corner behind the door and behind my nightstand is now clean. Anyways, as soon as we're done with deep cleaning this master bedroom, there is some piles of laundry that are gonna hit us next. So I hope you enjoy this bunch of cleaning motivation that I have for you today. Anyways, I'm gonna show you what the bedroom is looking like, and we are going to start with that bed and changing those sheets. Also, we finally hung some curtains in our bedroom. They are a bit short, as you can see, or maybe we hung them a little bit too high, but they came from our old house, our old bedroom. But now that I'm looking at them, I think I'm realizing that I want to get some new ones, something that I really like. Quick introduction, if you're new, I am Jenya. I am a stay-at-home mom of those two toddlers running around. My girl is 3 years old, my son is 2. My husband is at work a lot of times. We also have a puppy and a cat. I am currently 5 months pregnant with twins, something that we did not expect, something that we are of course nervous about, but we will be okay. I know that our house is probably gonna look like a daycare center in just a little bit, but I am so happy to go through the season once again, and I am enjoying every single day of it. Now, I've had it on my to-do list for a while, but I never seem to get to my washing machine and go ahead and wash my washing machine. Right now, I'm just going to give it a good wipe without really deep cleaning it, but I will try and get to it and properly clean the washing machine as soon as possible. Sometimes you just gotta stick with the priorities for the day, but today I just couldn't stare at that black dirt anymore, especially inside of those places that are hard to get to. I'm gonna wipe it right now, but I will get back to it in a few days. Anyways, I'm gonna let you enjoy this video in silence for just a couple of minutes, but I wanted to ask you a question. Are there any of you guys from the colder states in America watching this video right now? I am located in the state of Georgia. It's considered to be pretty hot in the summer. I'm definitely watching the spring already, and I am getting ready to planting my little seedlings outside already. But are there any of you from states like, I don't know, Montana, Wyoming, New York, Colorado, maybe Connecticut, Idaho, I don't know. I hope you guys are seeing spring up there. Feel free to let me know in the comment section what you're up to today, where are you from, and are you enjoying the weather over there?
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on.
There is a little board between the mattress and the headboard that gets a little dusty, and I didn't even know it existed, so I tried wiping it. And then after I put just the sheet on, I wanted to spray some fabric freshener because I'm a little bit obsessed with the smell of this one. And then I'm going to just leave it on the sheet and not cover it with the blanket quite yet. I'm gonna let it breathe for a little bit, and then once it's completely dry, I'm gonna cover it with the blanket and continue making the bed. And now it's time to wipe the top of the headboard, but my cat is not making it easy. She's thinking I'm playing, so I decided to get out of the way. As soon as she is off there, I'm going to wipe the other half.
Feeling is all gone. If I could take you back to my youth and show you what I wish I knew, my will is strong with a place to lean. In a moment I
So I was going to leave the bed, like I said, just like that for a minute and declutter the dresser, but then the dog ran into the bedroom and he's not supposed to be upstairs, so I had to take a little break. We're back from, we took a little break for about half an hour. I fed my kids lunch and I'm going to continue cleaning, but I forgot to make my coffee today. And this is about 1 o'clock now. And it's a little bit past the time for my coffee time, but I'm gonna have it anyway because I feel like it's gonna give me some energy. I'm gonna continue cleaning, and then we have a bunch of laundry coming too, unexpectedly.
I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Feeling is all gone. Feeling is all gone. Feeling is all gone.
Now I know I just did my laundry room makeover a few videos back, but I didn't consider a couple of things, which is, first one, I want a few more hooks on the wall. I always have a bunch of stuff that ends up on the floor. I think I was trying a little bit too much to just make this room look white and fresh and beautiful, and I underplayed the practicality part a little bit, so I'm gonna need to bring in some hooks eventually. And the second part is the dryer. I wanted a foldable one, maybe the one that you can hang on the wall, and then I would unfold it and I could dry clothes on it. But in the meanwhile, I'm just using my little DIY farmhouse ladder that I made a while back, which also brings me to say that I was so in love with the farmhouse style maybe months ago, and now I'm not so much anymore. I feel like it has been on its way out for a while now. Not that it matters, because if you like something, it doesn't really matter if it's in peak or not. I just feel like I'm personally just growing out of this style. I no longer wish to make the house look like farmhouse style. I just want more white, more fresh, and more simple, I would say. But I also have been looking online. I seem to like it's called Scandinavian interior design style. And of course, there are plenty of styles and pictures online that are absolutely gorgeous. I think it's not very uncommon to take years for somebody to find out what their style really is, especially that it can change at any time. If you feel like you have a certain style that you try to imitate in your home, if it has a name or even if it doesn't, feel free to let me know in the comments. I would love to know what your style of your home is.
What if this doesn't go as planned? So you don't know what it means.
I love using OxyClean. By the way, we are doing the last load of laundry. As you could see me just walking around the house and picking up all the laundry that we had. Laundry adds up really fast, and I'm going to have to make sure that I have it all folded by the end of this video. But back to the bedroom, we're going to continue tidying up, decluttering, and deep cleaning.
To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. Say that you are. So
Back a few days ago, like I said, I had a cold. I got so worried because I just wanted to know what is considered to be the most dangerous situation in this case for the babies. After speaking to my doctor, they just wanted to rule out that I didn't have COVID, which I didn't, so I had to take that COVID test. They told me just to watch if I have fever or not, and if I do, just take Tylenol, because fever is the number one thing you gotta watch if you are pregnant and happen to have a cold or a flu. So I think I'm okay. I just got really worried, especially that up until about a couple of days ago, I hadn't experienced my baby's move inside yet. Once you get that movement, not only does it feel wonderful, of course, but it's some sort of reassurance, oh hey, you're alive, okay, good. So I'm glad the cold is over, or whatever it was. I'm feeling great. And also, a couple of you asked if I know the genders yet, and at this point, yes, we do. I just wanted to make sure that all of the relatives and friends knew before I put it into a video, because obviously they can watch the video and find out without me, having the pleasure of making it a surprise. But if you are interested in the genders of the babies, I will make a little announcement in my next video or something. Got a new microfiber cloth, and I'm going to get some alcohol to wipe the TV. I just prefer doing it that way. I keep warm socks in my nightstand just in case I get cold at night, or if I have to get up earlier. It makes it easier because when you have warm socks, it makes it a little bit less scary to get out from under the warm blanket in the morning. Because I get cold, I don't know about you, but as far as I know, women always get colder than men. Can you relate to that? This is just a couple of drops of dishwashing soap and some warm water. I'm going to wipe my windows and the window tracks. I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna bring out my steam shot, but I'm gonna just make sure that the window tracks are not as disgusting as they are right now.
Watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight
It's just what I do when I'm out. So try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
So these floors are cork and they don't like being mopped. And although I've mopped it 1,000 times already, I just decided to switch to Swiffer mop instead from now on, since that kind of mop is ideal for those cork floors. But I just got it ready until after I vacuum the floors first, and my son is asleep at the moment, so I can't be vacuuming. But there's of course other things I need to do first. I need to clean that fan. I know I have to climb on the bed, but I gotta clean it. I was trying to be really careful, and also I put the towel on the bed just because I already had changed the sheets, and then after I decided to clean the fan. So in this case I probably should have just used the pillowcase to get all the dust off of the fan, but I only use one particular pillowcase for fan cleaning because I don't like using my everyday pillowcases. I don't know, I just don't like chunks of dust on my everyday pillowcases. For some reason I feel like the washing machine is just not gonna do that good of a job, and then I'm going to end up sleeping on chunks of dust. So I assigned one particular pillowcase for this job. But right now, I'll be just honest with you, I didn't feel like going and looking for that particular pillowcase. I couldn't remember which one it was, and I couldn't remember where it was. Our linen closet needs to be reorganized, and I felt like I would waste a bunch of time just trying to find one pillowcase that I would prefer using for fan cleaning. So there you go.
I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive.
That was just the fan dirt. Can you imagine? Now the laundry is done. We're gonna put it into the dryer, continue to the master bedroom, and then after the master bedroom is done, we're gonna get to the laundry.
Not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
You might have noticed there's an extra dresser in this room. I don't think we needed one in this room, but my husband insisted on putting it here. This is just the dresser that came from downstairs, since we have been buying some pieces of furniture and some stuff off of Facebook Marketplace. Oh my god, I love Facebook Marketplace. I don't know what I would do without it. And of course without my husband's truck. I've been getting toy organizers, like a double dresser for literally $25, complete solid wood. So we got a couple of pieces. I don't want to be talking about every single thing, and whenever it comes up in one of my videos, I'm just gonna mention that we got it from Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna interrupt myself for just a second. I'm moving this nightstand, and it's a good thing that I moved it because look what's behind it. You can tell that I was a little bit sick for a couple of nights. At this point, I'm going to start also wiping all of the baseboards around this master bedroom, and then after wiping the baseboards, we're going to Swiffer mop the floors and then move to the laundry finally. But back to the Facebook Marketplace, the reason I have been spending quite a bit of time on there is because we didn't keep a lot of our baby stuff, newborn stuff, since we had our 2 kids. We were not sure if we ever wanted another child, and now we need all of that stuff, but double for the twins. So there's a couple of things that we might be getting from our relatives who had just had babies, but I just have to remember that one is not enough in this case. So I don't really want to go bankrupt getting ready for these babies. I'm gonna try and get as much from Facebook Marketplace as I can to make their nursery room ready. Do you guys shop on Facebook Marketplace? And what is your favorite category of items that you buy there if you do? I assume if you don't have a truck or if you don't know anybody who has a truck, it's probably hard for you to get bigger bulky items, but Facebook Marketplace is good for anything in my opinion. So let me know what you buy from Facebook Market if you do.
Here with me, still walking in a dream, down in Maine. Waking up in my cold sweat, feel like I'm deep in debt without you. I'm sitting up in my lonely bed, wondering what I just said to you. I'm holding back the tide of waterfall. A single drip could make it all come down. I'm reaching out for you.
This dresser is pretty light. I'm not gonna touch the other two. I'm just gonna move it out of the way to make sure that the baseboard is clean behind it. I'm not touching the other two. I love the Swiffer mop, however, I am going to try and figure out if I can make my DIY solution for it. If you've tried some solutions for the Swiffer mop and you have any suggestions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Of course, I absolutely love the solution that it comes with, but I just want to try and see if I can save some money.
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place, just the two of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you.
A few minutes later that the floors are completely dry, I'm going to put everything back in place and give you the after shots, and then we're moving on.
I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. 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 All that time away from you, I didn't think I'd
Why is it never so obvious to see how much dirt is on the floor until you actually vacuum it? I love this vacuum, even though we have a love-hate relationship, I still love it. Some of you asked me what kind of camera I use to film my videos or what kind of light. I use my phone. So my phone is now completely out of charge. I gotta charge it and we'll continue with the laundry in the morning tomorrow. So this is tomorrow, and as you can see, we already have folded some laundry. I'll explain what happened in a minute, but that's nothing to worry about because I have plenty more coming up. So I'm gonna bring everything in here right now, and we're going to fold some laundry. Now what happened the night before is that my husband and I actually decided to catch up on some family news and sit down over laundry and talk it out and fold some laundry. Of course, we have date nights every once in a while, not very often, but we do. But I feel like sometimes after you've been married for a few years and a couple of kids later, folding some laundry together is just as good as a date night. We don't practice that all the time, but we've done it a few times before, and I feel like it's just killing two birds with one stone if you have a bunch of laundry and things to discuss with your other half, especially if you don't always have the time to see each other that often or as often as you wish you would. So I have a basket, one for my son, one for my daughter, and when it comes to the unfolded laundry, I normally just separate it by the people in the household, and then I have two extra piles with just blankets and towels, and then another pile with just socks for everybody, and then I start folding each category at a time. And sometimes if I get interrupted or just can't finish the laundry, I say sometimes, but it pretty much all the time, so I already at least have all the laundry separated by categories, and then I'll just stick each category into a separate basket, and then I'll take those baskets into the rooms that they belong to, and as I have the time to get back to that laundry, I'll just go into that room and fold it right then and there.
To think I had plenty of dreams and light in my life, so my glass was half empty, but you came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time.
After I separate all of the laundry, what I have started doing lately is start with the socks, because before I used to leave it to the last, and then I realized that I would never finish it. There would just always be a bunch of unfolded socks and we were always out of socks. So now I start with the hardest category for me, and it definitely made a tremendous change. As I go through the socks, I just throw some of them on the floor, the ones that I feel like are done or I just don't like anymore, or I just feel like we need to get rid of them. So I'll just throw them on the floor and then they go straight into the trash. Unless there is nothing wrong with the socks, we just don't like them for some reason, then I would donate it in that case. All the unmatched ones I'm just going to put aside and wait till all the laundry is done in the house, and every once in a while I just go through them, see what I can match, or if there is something that I cannot match, of course they also go into the trash.
We have come all this way, love, so I don't see us stopping now. My life's an adventure, 'cause you came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time. Now my life's an adventure, and you're the reason why. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. Even after all of these years, you still look at me with the same love. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. You could never.
Isn't it obvious that we really like this baby sheet? After this washing cycle, I just noticed this gigantic hole, so it's time to throw it away, of course, and I've gotta order some more toddler sheets.
City lights. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. Even after all of these years, you still look at me with the same
we're just gonna put away everything that we folded now. We first are going to go into my closet, then both of the kids put away the sheets and the socks, etc. But in our closet also, as you can see, there's a bunch of clothes that is unfolded. All of that clothes should be clean. It's just something that I either wore to sleep in or something that I tried in the morning and didn't want to wear for the day and just threw it in there. So I'm just gonna go through them and fold them as well. I'd like to get myself a new dresser for this closet to replace these plastic ones, so we have quite a list to complete through Facebook Marketplace. Since we now just brought an extra dresser into this bedroom and so we now have some extra space, I thought I would put our sheets and towels into our master bedroom. I've been wanting to do that for a while, but I never seemed to find a good spot or space for it, and that way I can free up some space in our linen closet, which also needs decluttering and organization. And I'm trying to rearrange some spaces in the house, since this room, the one that I'm in right now, is going to be the twin room, and I am not sure, but I am thinking the twins are probably gonna take over this closet in here as well, because there is a closet in here. Currently, I'm using that closet for storing all of the extra storage items in this house, such as toilet paper, napkins, things like that, as well as bathroom refill items such as shampoo, toothbrushes, toothpastes, and all of the extra items that don't really belong anywhere else, I would say, starting from batteries to extra markers, you know. So at some point I'll need to rethink that organization as well, because I'm gonna have to probably empty that closet sooner or later, I'm thinking. As of right now, we're in my daughter's room just dropping off the laundry, but this room is a complete mess. I'll need to pay a visit here pretty soon. But what she likes doing is when she picks out her clothes that she's going to wear for the day, she throws everything that she's not going to wear on the floor, even though it is of course folded and clean. So we're working on that currently, just trying to understand that it takes time to fold clothes and we are not going to just throw it on the floor. So right now I'm just going to make sure that all the clean clothes goes back into the dresser, as well as the new clothes that I brought in. When it comes to organizing her dresser, I like putting all of the tops in one drawer, all of the bottoms in another drawer, and then all of her pajamas go into the very bottom drawer, and I'm thinking of putting the underwear there as well. And then there's two top drawers, and I kind of throw stuff in there. The one drawer is for clothes that we don't really wear that often, and the very top one is for her sheets, socks, and miscellaneous items. I would absolutely love to know the way you organize your kids' drawers or dressers or closets, what categories you have, what system you use, where do you store the clothes that your kids have not grown into, for example. Feel free to leave me a comment. This is my son's room. We're going to do the same thing, just put his clothes away. my son as well as my daughter need their clothes decluttered as soon as possible. It got to a point which I have never gotten to before, where I can't fit clothes into his dresser anymore. I wanted to find out the gender of the babies until I declutter both of their clothes. That's why I was waiting with the decluttering projects.
Hey, at least I'm breathing. I know it took a while.
This is a couple of hours later. During the evening routine, I found some time to finish with my husband's clothes, and then we're done.
Of spring, waiting for a reason to laugh, to sing. 'Cause I've been spending all my time to figure out just how. I've been spending way too many thoughts on what went wrong. But what goes up must come down. Yes, what goes up finally must come down. Hey, at last I'm standing. I know it could be worse. I know it could be broken.
Alright guys, this is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm looking forward to talking to you in the comment section, and I'll see you next time, next week. You have a good weekend. Bye bye now.
My last to you, instead of spending all my time to figure why you're gone. I've come to this conclusion